Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. All right, so we are in the middle of harvesting two giant fields, so I'm going to be bopping in and out here, and you won't have to watch me do the whole thing, obviously. I don't really. Somebody mentioned doing time lapses. I don't really like time lapses. It's kind of not my thing, and I also don't like copying other YouTubers. And there is a very prominent YouTuber who that's all he does pretty much is like every video is half of it is a, you know, what do you call it, a time warp or whatever. I don't like doing them, so I will not be doing that. But anyway, I am going to finish this harvest and get these fields cleared. Now, somebody pointed out that in America we don't chop the mulch or mulch the fields. Apparently that is a very European thing. So I'm going to finish this field and then I'm going to return the mulcher. And we'll see what happens on the other field and see what kind of a difference we get as far as like percentages. This will count again. Doing this will count against us, by the way, on our what do you call it? The precision farming charts, because it's a no-no to use gas. So the less that you can do it, the better off you are. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this field cleared and harvested, and I will be back momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ended up at the shop. Reason being is because it's just taking too long with that mulcher. I need a bigger mulcher. So I want to see first if we could customize this tractor and get a front loader attacher. Right now, I don't think we can. Well, we can. There we go. So I'm going to put a 3-point on this. It's going to be a cost to us at $5,000. But we're going to get a mulcher that actually, or rent a mulcher that actually suits us for what we're doing. And that was going to be this guy right here. There's a set of mulchers here. We got, which one is this? What's the difference here? That's for grape and olive. This one is for just regular mulch or crop stubble. That's the one that we want. We're going to lease this. And we're going to lease this. Whew, that's a lot of money. So let's go grab it. So that's what, I'll show you what these look like because we haven't seen them yet. But we'll put our weight back on now that we own it. We can continue to use things on the front of the tractor if we need to. I put the weight on there because that's the way that American tractors are pretty much configured. Oh, this is a drag behind? What? How weird is that? That's not good. Maybe that goes on this way. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take this over to the field. I'll be back in just a second, folks. All right, folks, so we have finished harvesting this field. And once I empty the harvester, we'll see how much of a percentage it is on our gigantic auger wagon here. This thing is just basically a portable silo. 64,000 liters. This thing is a monster. There's bigger ones. The Australians have that mother bin. That thing is freaking amazing, but we don't have that. I'm just curious to see if this will actually fill up all the way. I don't think so. I think we'll be able to get more in there. Maybe another. I mean, it looks like there's a lot more space in there, actually. Look at all that sorghum. So then I'm going to get this guy started on the next field. Because we're pretty much done with this one. How's our harvester's holding up well? So we're going to go ahead and put him down there. And I'm not going to empty that Oh, it's really full on the one side. Maybe we will. We'll empty the auger wagon and then rejoin this guy. But I'm going to start him up on the other field. And I'm probably going to have to do at least a twice around the outside at the ends. So we'll go down and back, and then we'll go to the other end, and then go down and back, and then let this guy do his thing. Starting on this side of the field. I think he's going to get lost on the other side because there's a couple divots in the field where I've placed stuff and also where the game had stuff already, or the map had stuff already. So we'll see what happens, but we'll be fine. All right, folks, so I'll be back in just a second. Those of you watching on YouTube, we will return shortly. All right, so we are, this bin of ours is completely full. So I am bringing this up to the farm to empty it out. And we got this side of the field cleared off, but I need to go clear the other end of it so the harvester can turn around. So I'm going to empty this out, run it down to the other end, and then we'll start harvesting that field. But right now we need to empty this out, and you can see we got a lot of work going on here at the farm. Busy day. I mean, this tractor is struggling with this trailer, but I am making it. It's not like it's not able to do it at all. So I think we're going to be okay with this. I know. Ooh, wow. Ooh, oops. Okay, hang on. Let me look real quick here. I don't remember where I put my stuff, so I need to check. I think this is sorghum. Nope. Dang it. It's oats. What's in here? Oats. What? Wait a minute. Did these combine? Fourth? They are. Now, before, these were separate. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, well, so we... No matter where we put them, I thought it was going to keep them separate, but it's not. So it doesn't really matter where you dump them in. That's kind of cheesy. I don't think farmers would do this in real life necessarily. I think they probably would. Well, maybe. Because what else? How? I guess you dump it with a tipper, maybe. Let's see what this is good. No. There we go. All right, so that's filling up just like that. Looks good. And we're doing great. All right, so I will be back when this is done, and we'll go back out to the field. Okay, so I've been told that this tractor is too small for what we're doing. And I had some concerns about that because it is... But I want to keep... I know, she's so cute, isn't she? I want to keep this... I want to keep this tractor because it's... So what I'm thinking is we're going to trade in the smaller tractor of the two because this one can do all the things that one does, but we'll just keep more... I'd rather have more horsepower than less. Unfortunately, that means we're going to have to take out a loan. Hopefully, we'll get to pay some of it back with our with the money we make from some of this harvest. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna run this tractor to the shop, and we'll see what kind of larger case tractors they have available. See if we can't work out a deal with the dealership, since this tractor is in pretty good shape and fairly new. So I'll be back momentarily. All right, so we have arrived back at the dealership here at Clever Motors. And unfortunately, we're going to say goodbye to our smaller case 240. I don't want to sell the bigger one. I'd rather upgrade. Hey, we're going to have to get a loan out, though, which sucks because I don't know how much loan I have available. But this is going to gain us some money. We got $208,000. I'm going to go to the bank and we're going to take out a loan. What do they got here? They do have a Xeron for sale for a really good price. That probably would be enough horsepower. But it's European, so it's going to be hard to get parts. Though I will say even in Ohio, I've seen these they're pretty popular. So I don't know. I mean, it's not It's not unheard of to have a... How much was that? 210. Oh, gosh. I wouldn't even have to loan much. Oh. Well, that's going to be there for a little bit. Let's see what else they have on offer. But that's a tough one because I really like that tractor. We're going to go to the large tractors and see what they have. What is this? Why is that in... That's interesting coloring. I don't know if that's the old versatile colors. These are very affordable, though. 470. I mean, I'd probably just get the base horsepower at 470. That's not bad. What's the difference here? 313. Oh, that's even more horsepower. A little bird told me that I probably need up to between 500 and 600 horsepower, so that may not be enough. 261. Okay, the difference is that this one has wheels, this one has tracks. I probably don't want to deal with the tracks. Oh, that's right. Those are the RSM colors. What else do we have here? We've got a Steiger for double the price. Well, not double. A third more. Oh, man. There's so many. 488, 506. That's like way beyond our price range. This is what we're using right now, I believe. Yeah, that's so that we're already below. So we're going to have to look at, once again, versatile seems like that's where we're headed, is the versatile line of tractors. And I don't want to deal with the tracks. So that'll probably do it, but I'm short 100,000. So we got to go to the bank now. So let's talk to the bankers, see if we can take out a $100,000 loan. I've got 100,000 out. God. We're going to have to take out 250 because I need a little bit of money left over for operating costs. Ooh. All right. Dang it. But once again, I don't want to do it wrong. And like I said, I've for those of you who don't know why I'm doing this, one of my viewers has told me that the tractor is just, it's not big enough, the one that we were using. So we need to get, he said you need about 500 to 600 horsepower for that trailer, which I believe. Another bankrupt farm, simply because I didn't start with the right equipment. Now look, I could use it for fertilizing. Oh, it's rice. Okay. Duals. Probably. Design USA, cab configuration. Do I want carpet? No. Man, there's a lot of... Oh, wow. No, just base. Attachable parts. What do we got here? Front weights? Oh. That might be a... I don't think we're going to need that. Auto steer system, no. Engine setup. We're at 573 horsepower. That should be plenty. So 319. There we go. I mean, I could go the other way and just downgrade my cart, but nah, what fun is that? Look at that. That is a machine. Holy cow. I think this might be... I'd have to go through my videos. Occasionally I've owned tractors this big, but it's pretty rare. That is a monster. And now we got to get it back to the farm. So I'm going to run this back to the farm, and we'll be back. But I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, that's cool, but it does leave us in a very bad position as far as our finances go. But we'll recover. We'll get it back. I swear. All right, I'm arriving at home with the monster. And I'm going to have to get hooked up to the auger wagon. Oh, by the way, Country Boy, thank you for the subscription. And we're going to take this to the end of the field and run the harvester down there, put more grain in it. So we have all big tractors, like really big tractors now, except for the 2 vintage tractors that I'm running. But I'm okay with that. Look at the size of this thing, man. It's just, it's the right size. But I got to listen to my friends that are farmers, and they know. They saw that with the Patrick saw this with the cart and was like, "No, dude, that's too small." So he knows. He's the guy. There we go. Oh, it's got yeah, it's got a power takeoff and everything. Shh. This doesn't have a PTO on it? What? What? Definitely easier time pulling that trailer, though, for sure. Yeah, that looks about right, doesn't it? Especially when you start getting into terrain, you're gonna have to move something like this to pull it. So, all right, folks. So I'm gonna go ahead and get down to the end of the field here, and I will see you. I'm gonna continue harvesting that big field. So I will see you. I'm not sure when, but we'll be back in a second here. All right, so here we are with the new chaser bin out in the field in our new tractor. All the neighbors have come by out there. You can see over there on the road. They're watching the Versatile in action because here they don't. This is case country. You don't see Versatile very often, so I'm giving these guys a real show of some Canadian power. All right. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. A little clip here of the new big tractor in action. All right, so we have the Puma's gone. We've got the Magnum. We're going to hook all this junk up to the Magnum. And I am going to go ahead and get this field mulched. And cultivated. Thank you for the follow, by the way. And we should... maybe be the only time that we do this, since it's not necessarily realistic to what that happens in the USA. Costs a lot of money and costs a lot of fuel to do it. For a very small yield, though, on a field this big, it might make a decent sized difference. So there you go. So we're underway. Getting the work done. I'm realizing as I'm running this thing that I've got it wrong. What we got to do, because I'm like, what? It's weird that the flaps are on the back, like instead of the front. They should be. This should be running the other way around. I'm pretty sure that this hooks on either this way or flip the other way. Hang on, let's see what happens here. 1 second. Let me... There's definitely a 3-point hitch on the back of this, which is cool because you can run it with a... Nope, it's going to go the other way. Which is right. That's how it should be. That black leather strip should be on the back of it, and the chain should be on the front, and they're running backwards right now. So, doing it this way... Hang on. And it looks like you might be able to hook something else to the back. I don't know why you'd want to. That's a lot of power draw, but be a little bit easier to manage too. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Okay. So this is how you're supposed to run this thing. That is really nice and a lot wider than the biggest one that was in game. So this is a mod, though it is a real world device. And this tractor seems to be just about the right size for it. So... All right, so I just want to show you guys that. Ladies and gentlemen, I have gotten most of the, well, this is full. It's at 92%. It won't take another full load from the harvester, so I figured now's the time to come over here and put it into our silo. Things are going really smoothly. I hired somebody to finish mulching for me while I'm doing this, and it looks like they're almost done, and that field is almost done. So the mulching of that field is complete. I am going to mulch the other field now that I have the stuff rented, but I may not ever do that again. But I also don't know that I'll ever grow sorghum again. So if I'm going to grow that kind of crop for my animals, I'm going to grow a crop that can also produce straw, because we don't have any straw. So anyway, and somebody, that's the guy doing the mulching. He's finished. But I needed to stop in here with our awesome huge tractor to drop off our first load of sorghum. I thought I'd share that with you. There we go. Sorghum going in the silos. So we are moving the mulcher over to the other side now. I'm going to mulch by hand for the time being, because I don't want to cut any crops down that don't need to be cutting. But we're gonna start cutting this one here. I'll need to go the ends though first, so I can also make turns. So there's that, and down, and down, and now the whole thing's down. And as soon as I do this, the harvester is going to be full. Watch. Or we could just watch a tree cut in front of the camera. All right, folks, so we got mega operation going on the other field. I've got both tractors being done by workers. You can see way over there in the distance, if you can see, the case harvester is harvesting, and then the case, my 380 or my 340 tractor is mulching, and they're off there doing that stuff. I'm going to pull this tractor over and get it closer, so when the harvest is done, we can pop the header on, and it can be in a better position for the harvest, or for the harvester and the header to go to service, because these are all going to have to be fixed up and stuff. We've beat the crap out of our equipment, so I'm going to do that. So we're going to put this here, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to be done with our harvest for the year, which is great. And then also, we may have one more grass mowing, and I'm going to try to get probably hay out of that one, because that's what I need to do. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. We're going to be continuing. I'll catch up with you guys in just a moment. All right, so I am about full, and we're having a hard time accelerating. This tractor is full to the brim with stuff. I'm going to try to take off as much as I can from this harvester, and then we need to go take it to the bin. There we go. And I'm going to get over there and empty this out. And the harvest is going well so far. We're probably 2/3 of the way done, and I've got the mulcher running under a worker. So I have spent $3,000 or $4,000 to do this, but we're going to get a ton of money off of this sorghum, I would think, in the middle of winter. So that'll be good. All right, so we've beat the crap out of my poor harvester. We are almost done with this field. This has been a huge harvest. I've been streaming it in the background here for about almost 3.5 hours to get this done. I mean, it is just insane how long this took. But we have gotten, my predicted amount was about 350,000 liters. I'm sorry, 250 to 300. And I'm pretty sure we're going to hit that number. So I'm headed that way, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, but I've already got over 200,000, and so this will put us at 230, 240. So yeah, I think we're going to be right about between 250 and 300, so probably closer to 250. All right, guys, so we are finishing up the final row of sorghum here. And I am going to... Whoa, oh! Are you kidding? The last, like, couple inches, and I just ran it over. Is that even worth going back for? All right, so we are going to drop this off, and I am going to... I mean, that's it. I'm not going to grab that last little bit. That's not worth going back for. We're going to start putting the equipment away. So there's a lot to do as far as putting it away. I need to clean, repair, grease. We still got that last tractor out there doing the mulching, but I'll let him continue to do work, and I'll deal with that later. Yep, it all needs to be washed and put away. And we'll see what the total amount of sorghum we got. If I was right, are we over 250? I think we're going to be over 250. But we will have to see when we dump it into the bin and find out what happens. So let's go ahead and put our harvester away. And we're going to go ahead and fold this up. Alrighty. And we're going to drop this off right here onto the header trailer. I'm interested to see if the harvester will actually fit in to the shed. Hang on a second. All right, so the first thing we need to do is take our harvester over here, and there you go. And I need to clean it off with the cleaner that I purchased. I'm assuming I purchased. I did. Look at me. I'm a good boy. Here's this. Look at that. Like new. Oh man, look at all the wear and tear on it though. It did. This was brand new, so look at all the paint's like all scratched off on the edges. It's not very realistic, but it is. Pretty cool looking. I'm gonna, let's see, will this fit? I don't think this harvester will fit. Oh, it's gonna be really close. No. But I wonder, is that close enough that it'll actually repair it? Will it see it as being in the ladder opened in the door? Let's see. It does. Okay. So I still got to fix it. That's good. Oops. You should be able, in real life, those things fold. So you should be able to fold that up and put it away, but for whatever reason, they didn't, it won't do it. It didn't fit. Oh, something happened there. That was weird. I think I got the pipe stuck on the door. We're going to park this right here, ready to go back out again next year. So that's all put away. And let's see, we're going to hop into the next tractor and bring that over. All right, so this tractor won't need any repairs right now. You know what we didn't do? We didn't fuel up the harvester. Oops. Oh, well, we're going to leave it for now. But I'll have to remember to get fuel on it. And I think maybe our mulcher got stuck. He doesn't look like he's running right now. So we'll have to figure that out too. Oh, the bunker silo is done fermenting. Look at that. That's awesome. So we now have silage available for our cows, which means in the next episode we can actually make food. And so we'll do that next time. But tonight we're just going to clean this up and put it away. Take that cover open. I always forget to open the cover. In real life, the suction would probably rip the cover in half, though. I don't know. Yeah, you can see this is actually pulling the tractor up. I don't know if it actually would, because it's not gravity fed, it's auger fed, so it's actually pulling it out, but it may. I don't know. All right, so we're going to back this up and unload this. Is that going to go? Yep. Ugh, I missed. So close. So close. Next. There we go. And I'm going to see what this guy's doing. Yeah, they just got lost, unfortunately. Stupid workers. Look at this. Ugh. Didn't even finish. Yeah, we're done. It's like they don't even see this part of the field. That's the weird part. Like, I cut it back. The harvester was fine. Maybe because it's a drag behind implement they get lost, but it shouldn't. That shouldn't matter. Oh well. Dang it. I wanted this guy to be done too, but he's not going to be done until the next episode, so we'll leave him out here working the field. This tractor is going to need fuel too. It's pretty beat. And probably some serious repairs. All right, so let's go get to the old tractor. All right, and we're going to get this guy started. And this needs to be cleaned and repaired. Yeah, it's the world's tallest tractor that I'm driving right now. The only problem is it tends to be a little bit tippy, but it works. And it's big enough, or it's got enough horsepower that it can pull stuff around the farm. I've been real happy with it so far. And we're going to fix this. And that's all set. We need to clean it too. Sorry, I got something caught in my throat. All right, so there we go. My throat's been drying out lately, and it's probably because we've got the heating on now. I don't have it on all the time, but lately it's been cold at night and like warm during the days, so we've been turning it on. And I don't think it would be the coronavirus, but I've already had it twice, so I don't think I would get it again. But you never know. We're all going to be probably getting it a lot from now on. It's the new common cold. I'm going to park this here. And that is happy there. So we got that done. This tractor can come back around here. I love this tractor. This goes where? That spot there is where. Gosh, where am I going to park that? I got all these things I need to park. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Farmall was all over the place. McCormick, I think, made Farmall, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that McCormick still makes tractors. I think this tractor's gonna have to park in the big barn because I don't think it'll fit anywhere else. It's just so huge. Tell you what, it's not very easy to back this thing up accurately. Oh, don't. It did not go quite as smoothly. Come on, you can do this. There we go. That wasn't too bad. I didn't clean this off, but I don't think it really needs cleaning. It's not too bad. All right, so let's put this guy away. Nice and slowly. And we're going to park this one right over here next to the harvester. And I'm going to go grab the other tractor. Well, we'll see where the other tractor's at. We also need to see how full our bin is, because that's the one thing I wanted to check. I was right. In fact, I was more right than I thought I was going to be right. We've collected 296,000 cough. 296,000 liters of sorghum. I said somewhere between 250 and 300, but I thought it was going to be closer to the 250 mark. Now, I'm going to hold on to probably about 50,000 liters, but the rest of it we're going to sell. The 50,000 liters are to feed the chickens and the horses. We'll do that in the next episode. Yeah, so that's that. We have that there. And then what else do we have? I think that's all that I really have to go through. Everything's put away. And the only thing that we still have out in the field is the mulcher. I think this guy or girl is probably lost again. It looks like they're not. No, they're still moving. We got to get that job done. That's right. And so, anyway, I'm happy for the cows because they're about to get their food. So in the next episode, we're going to feed the chickens. We're going to feed the cows. That means we're going to start getting product from these animals, and that's great. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen watching on YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Be sure to thumbs up and subscribe. If you really like the channel, you can always use the PayPal link to throw me a donation. A lot of you guys have been doing that lately, and that really helps us out quite a lot. Be sure to check out the Twitch channel, where I'm starting to try to stream regularly if I can. And we will see you guys in the next exciting episode of Spruce Mountain. I always forget the name of this dang map. See you next time. Bye.